Welcome back to Car Scope, the place where car lovers get real, honest, and in-depth reviews of the latest and the greatest vehicles on the road. Today, we're diving into a full walkthrough of the 2026 Mercedes Benz GLE Class, one of the most talked about luxury SUVs of the year. This SUV sits smack in the middle of the Mercedes portfolio. You might say it's the heart of the brand's SUV lineup. We'll look at every angle, literally from the front to the back, inside and out, talk tech, performance, pricing, and give you our honest takeaway at the end. So buckle up, hit that like button, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future rides. Let's begin with the first thing you notice on any car: the look. Starting with the front of the 2026 GLE, Mercedes has kept that bold, upright SUV presence that feels unmistakably premium. The grille wears the classic three-pointed star, big and proud, framed by sleek LED headlights that have a modern signature look. The bumper is sculpted with subtle air intakes and accents, which give the GLE a sophisticated but slightly aggressive face. It's not an overdone design, but there's a strong character here that makes the GLE look capable whether parked in a driveway or cruising down a boulevard. There's also a sense of width and poise here. It feels more substantial than ever. As you walk around to the side, the proportions become clear. The GLE has that traditional SUV stance: a tall roofline, long wheelbase, and a purposeful silhouette that says comfort and capability go hand in hand. The body lines flow cleanly from the front fender back to the rear, and there's a sense of balance between sporty cues and luxury refinement. Depending on trim and wheel choices, the profile can lean more athletic or more elegant, but either way, it's a look that reads upscale without screaming for attention. Window surrounds have chrome detailing, and the roof rails add a rugged hint, suggesting this SUV is more than just a shopping-around cruiser. Now moving around to the rear, the back of the GLE doesn't disappoint. The taillights are wide and connected visually across the tailgate, giving the SUV a broader look from behind. The light signature has that Mercedes flair, a crisp, modern, and distinctive. The bumper is cleanly integrated, and depending on trim levels, you get sportier diffuser elements or polished tips that frame the exhaust outlets. The rear liftgate opens with a smooth power-assisted motion, and underneath that, there's generous cargo space that will handle everything from weekend luggage to gear for family trips. The overall rear design feels premium and purposeful, a luxury without being overly complex or fussy. Step inside and you instantly see why the GLE is considered a benchmark in this segment. The cabin feels luxurious, spacious, and incredibly well appointed. It's clear Mercedes put a ton of thought into comfort and technology. You're greeted with a driver-focused cockpit that surrounds you with quality materials: a soft leather, tasteful trim, and solid build quality. The seats are plush yet supportive, giving you that perfect blend of comfort for long highway journeys and firmness for tighter city driving. Technology is everywhere you look. The 2026 GLE comes standard with a dual 12.3-inch display setup, one for the digital instrument cluster in front of you, and another for the infotainment screen smack in the center of the dash. These screens feel crisp and modern, offering intuitive menus, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and a voice assistant that responds to natural commands. You also get a wireless phone charger, multiple USB ports, and thoughtful storage throughout the cabin. Rear seat passengers aren't left out either. There's plenty of legroom and headroom, with comfortable seating that makes long trips a breeze. Cargo capacity is generous too, with the seats up, you can fit plenty of gear, and fold them down and that space expands dramatically. It's both family-friendly and practical, something you don't always see in high-end SUVs that sometimes prioritize looks over utility. In short, the interior feels like a place you want to spend time in, whether it's a quick errand or a week-long road trip. Under the hood, The 2026 GLE Class delivers a wide range of powertrain options depending on what you're looking for. The base GLE 350 gets so turbocharged four-cylinder paired with mild hybrid tech that helps efficiency, but this model can feel a little underpowered if you're after strong acceleration. Step up to the GLE 450 with its turbocharged linear 6 and all-wheel drive, and everything changes. A power delivery becomes smooth and confident, with plenty of thrust for highway passing and everyday driving. Then there's a plug-in hybrid option, the GLE 450e, which combines a gasoline engine with electric power for a broader driving range and efficiency gains. For those wanting more power, Mercedes offers performance variants. The AMG GLE 53 brings stronger output and sharper response, while the AMG GLE 63S takes things to another level entirely with a potent V8 and blistering acceleration. These AMG versions turn the GLE from comfortable cruiser to a true performance SUV, but of course, that comes with a firmer ride and a different focus, saying more about excitement than cushy comfort. Fuel economy varies widely across these engines, and the smaller engines with hybrid help deliver better efficiency, while the V8-powered versions trade fuel economy for muscle. And while the ride in performance trims can be on the firmer side, the air suspension available on many models does a great job of smoothing out bumps and keeping the GLE composed on varying road surfaces. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Mercedes Benz GLE Class starts around the $60,000 range for the base GLE 350, according to industry listings, and climbs up depending on engine choice, trim level, options, and performance models. Mid-level trims like the GLE 450 or the plug-in hybrid options sit higher, while the AMG performance variants easily push into the high five-figure to low six-figure range. It's a broad pricing spread that reflects how diverse this SUV lineup really is, from efficient daily drivers to high-end performance machines. But even at the entry level, you get a vehicle that feels premium and well-equipped. Standard luxury features, big screens, heated power seats, and more. Now before we wrap up, what's the overall vibe of the 2026 GLE Class? Well, it's a SUV that tries to do a bit of everything: daily comfortable rides, next-generation tech, performance when you want it, and practicality for families or frequent travelers. Some models might feel pricier for what they offer, and the ride in the sportiest trims isn't always the cushiest, but overall, the GLE manages to balance luxury, performance, space, and technology in a package that resonates with buyers who want both comfort and capability. So if you're in the market for a mid-sized luxury SUV that carries that three-pointed star with confidence, offers a variety of powertrains, and mixes modern tech with real-world practicality, the 2026 GLE Class is definitely worth a look. Whether you choose the efficient hybrid, the capable linear 6, or the potent AMG version, there's a flavor of GLE for nearly every lifestyle and preference. Thanks for riding along in today's Car Scope review. If you enjoyed this walk around and breakdown of the 2026 Mercedes Benz GLE Class, drop a comment below and tell us which trim you'd pick. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Drive safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.